Hello everybody, welcome to your June 2018 general reading for your sign. This will cover your sun, moon or rising sign, so I recommend you have a look at your other aspects that make up your astrological chart. But I'm Lorien, I'm a witch, tarot reader, astrologer, psychic, whatever else you want to call me basically, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to these readings. If you do want a private reading with me, just click on the description box below, it'll take you to my website. I do Skype sessions as well if you want a one-to-one with myself. I don't mind staying up past my bedtime, I've done it before and I could do it again because I know some of you are in different time zones to me, so it doesn't worry. Also, if you do want a developmental edit on your book or novel, contact me. If you want a spell, contact me. Anything you need, just click on the link below, it's got all my details there and I'll be very happy to help you. But in the meantime, I really hope that you let me know in the comments below how things go for you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, I really appreciate every single one of you. So without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me for your June reading. Alright, so this will cover your Sagittarius sun, moon and rising. I'm just clearing the area with some Palo Santo. I should get some more soon. I'm very running out. Look at that tiny little bit. Right, so like I said, this will cover your sun, moon and rising sign, and we're going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot to see what's coming through for you guys this month. So I'm just going to start shuffling here and get a sense of what's coming through. Now the first thing that came up for you Sagittarius was about serenity, so I hope that's coming forwards for you. Really nice feeling of serenity and having that kind of inner calling come forward, so you're able to listen to it. Okay, and you've got the Queen of Wands here, the Ten of Cups, wow, you've got the Hanged Man, the Lover's card, Two of Pentacles. Let me just get these in a little bit of a row here. Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, oh, and the Five of Wands. Intriguing. You've got 3 5s in a row there. That very rarely happens, to be honest. So let's see how these can work out for you guys. And at the bottom you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is mostly about the mother figure, or it could be about changing something in your household, you know, changing or shifting something in your household, but very down to earth and very motherly, that energy coming through. So that could be that serenity being given to you there, and that sort of feeling of completion, I think, is coming forwards here for you guys. But I do have a very strong sense of moving forwards. Despite any concerns that you've been having recently, it seems that you are overcoming them. You have a bit of enlightenment coming through. I feel like any hopelessness you've had recently is now being pushed to one side. Yeah, I think you still have some struggles to come. I mean, 5 can be about adversity, but it can also be about having such a wide open space that you may be a bit indecisive about which direction to turn to. So it could be that you're experimenting a lot, or you're really, throwing all your irons in the fire and trying to, see which one sticks. So that indecisiveness could come through and disrupt the serenity. But for the most part, I think this is quite a good way forwards. You've got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles to start. So this could be you, or it could be this feeling of just needing that exuberance or vibrancy that comes with her. She's a very strong character. She comes forward with a sense of just, I was going to say docile, but I don't think that's the right word. A sense of intense energy that comes forward, but it's also very loving. She is protected, and I think that it could be you. You are protected, but sometimes you leave things to them. I can't speak today. Sometimes you leave things to the last minute. So it comes forward with a sense of needing to clear your head, and this could be it. You need to focus on 2 things. Get back down to the core of who you are. So it could be the fact that you kind of focus on your marriage and health, or health and your work, or something like that. But you need to focus on the 2 things that make you work, basically, that make you go, that make you want to continue, and everything else has to go to one side. I think this balance and adaptability needs to come through from your sense of being, your sense of creativity, your sense of influence coming through here, and just make sure that you are sticking to your guns, basically, because you do have a great card in the Ten of Cups. But this is also about the Five of Cups. So it could be that you have recently had a baby, or there's been a recent addition to your family at home, or something like that, even if it's a pet, and you're feeling very good about things, or there's a sense of completion coming through, or there's something that feels like you're connecting to the grander scheme of things, but you are worried that this is just going to be one party too long and you're not going to have much to spare after this. It could be that you have this feeling of loss or regret, or maybe that you're sad somebody can't celebrate this with you, or you're sad that it didn't happen sooner. Either way, the energy that you had before shouldn't affect the current energy that you have now. So that should not be factoring into this bigger picture. Like, that was before, that was gone, that was the past. Bring it up to the vibration of now. Make sure that you're living in the vibration of now, and don't really pay attention to anything else that's going on around you that may harken back to the mistakes that were made, the delays that happened, the issues that went before. It's not really mattering in the bigger picture. What matters now is that you're actually moving into this space and you're having this sense of accomplishment and this sense of well-being. I mean, you even have here the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. Now, these two together are not normally the foreseer of changes or anything like that, but the Hanged Man gives you a very unique position to be in. You have chosen to sacrifice something to stay in this position. You've chosen to maybe take a step away from a life that you really wanted in order to get into this position so you could see the best way forwards. You hold the key to your release, okay? You hold the key to something here. You just have to gather up the strength in order to get there and actually utilize that key. But it could be that people are saying, why are you showing off? Or they're not really seeing who you are, and you don't really want to move forwards until people can see who you really are. You want the gratification of somebody going, okay, yes, I see you and I accept you. It could also be a little bit of conflict or tension, somebody going no 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 no, and kind of trying to throw it in your face, and maybe that's something that you're still trying to recover from. But I honestly feel that you have not made any wrong decisions. There's nothing here to say you should have done that differently. You just learn from it. You learn from it, you take control of it, and you take the next steps necessary to kind of progress and see what else you can come up with, really. You also have the Lover's card and the Five of Wands. Now, this could be too many people involved in the relationship. It could be that you have to answer to your in-laws, to your own parents, to kids, to everybody else, and you want to please all these people, which is nigh on impossible. You will not be able to please every single person, and you're probably going to find that out the hard way if you continue to try, because again, the past has to stay in the past. Maybe it's your ex that's being a little bit of a pain, but if this is something that you really want, I think you should be able to go and get it. I'm getting the feeling of a Gemini because this is a Gemini card, and this could be about your personal beliefs and values being questioned, or you just kind of raising yourself to a vibration that really attracts the right kinds of people. It could be that you're kind of showing yourself a little bit more to that other person, or feeling that your life experience has led you on the path to this moment in time. You don't really want to mess that up by including everybody else's opinions in it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Anybody who's anybody will want to put their two pennies worth in, and it will confuse you, or it may exasperate the situation. Just kind of take the time alone, I think, is what they're trying to say here. Just take the time to yourself. Make sure that you're feeling like you can, understand and overcome things. Now, what I'll say about the keyword of serenity is that they want you to continue this serenity up here, up on the top line. This is all very, very much about having that calm feeling, even though you may be feeling like you're stuck in one place right now. Doesn't mean it can't open up. It doesn't mean it can't, expand into something different. But this is your serenity. What goes under the surface has the potential to disrupt you. And that's not something that they want to have happen. They just want you to feel that kind of faith of, everything's working out. It doesn't matter if like everything outside of it or my head is taking me away from the situation. Just focus on what you feel and how you feel very happy in the core, hopefully. Anyway, just listen to yourself, listen to your inner guidance section, and I think you'll be led into something that makes you feel a lot better. But I really hope that this helps you, Sagittarius. Do let me know in the comments below. And again, if you want a reading with me, everything that you need is in the description box. And if you want to buy me a coffee, that's there too. But in the meantime, I'll love you and leave you, and I look forward to reading for you in the near future.